And we're experiencing it too. We're going through the same pains as everyone else, and we're one of the few people that actually get on YouTube and talk about it.
Yeah,
right. Because there is a crisis going on here in real estate, and as much as we want to bring you into the mastermind and sell you this product and sell you that product, we're not doing any two clap stuff, right?
Yeah.
You better be aware. But if you can get into this market and you can weather this 18 months, my God, how strong are you going to be for the next 72 months, right?
So this is what I said yesterday. Someone posted. So we have a very super secret landlord group.
Yes.
In Houston, and it's a lot of the big operators, single family and multifamily. And everyone, I'm the guy that's like, hey, the market's not going to crash like you think it's going to crash.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some capital calls. There might be some deals that go back to the bank, but it's not going to be like 2007, 2008. And so somebody said, well, Jason, what if you're wrong and real estate crashes 30, 40%? So first of all, that's never happened in Texas. But here's what I would do. I would literally file bankruptcy and then open a fund the next day.
You bet.
They're like, what would you do in your real estate fund? I'm like, real estate's on sale 30 to 40%. What do you think I'm going to do? That's exactly what's going to happen, right? And the savvy ones will get in line first.
Yeah, for sure.
So this whole idea that the marketplace can weather a 50% reduction in value is like, dude, you're delusional. Now, here's the good news. If you adjust for population, sales of single-family real estate have never been this low ever. This is the lowest ever. Like the number of sales by population, this is the very bottom.
Right. So what does that mean for us? That means, survive the 25, right? That's what we've been saying.
Yeah,
because
I don't know who termed that, but it's great.
It'll start turning next summer, and then the following summer, we're going to be out of half our portfolio because we won't be able to afford the taxes. The property will be too high.
Yep.
So by 2025, we'll be dumping a lot of property and bringing in massive gains, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we did them in funds. We did them in LLCs. We can move that around, have some tax advantages, take care of all that. But, we came to Texas telling everyone, hey, it takes 5 to 7 years to essentially set up your free and clear portfolio. I started here in 2018, and in 2025, I will have my free and clear portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got to weather the next 18 months because, the 18 months after that's phenomenal. It always is, right? So the market will come back, interest rates will go down, and that's when everything is going to go crazy. And we're looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And, we survived COVID. We're going to survive this. We're going to get through it. And at the end of that 7 years of me basically dealing with the Texas heat, we'll have millions and millions of dollars of free and clear real estate.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. And you just have to be an adult about this stuff, right? Again, now more than ever, you can tell the children from the adults, right?
Oh, right. Because the children are running around scared.
Yeah. It's like,
S-less.
my God.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear this person is having a capital call? And did you hear this is this? Yeah. And you're like,
that's what happens. Yeah.
That's what happens when there's a big change in the marketplace.
Right.
So, again, my comment has always been, especially over the last year, nobody expected interest rates to double and taxes and insurance to go up 50 to 100%. Like no one anticipated that. Granted, you could point back to, hey, there's inflation here, but for that level of inflation to have this level of impact is pretty wild. Now, the other thing I hear is people are like, oh my gosh, interest rates are going to go to 10, 20, 15, 18%. And I'm like, well, if you believe that to be true, then you also believe in the 1970s, 1980s inflationary pressure on the price of real estate. If you believe rapid inflation and rapid increases in prices and rapid increase in interest rates, which you must also believe at the same time that real estate is going to quadruple in price in a very short period of time.
It's going to move up.
Because that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
So if you're that guy that's like, well, rates are exploding, so therefore prices are going down. I'm like, show me where in history that's happened. Because it hasn't happened. In fact, Mike Simonson's got another video out today. He's like, prices are being protected. In fact, prices are starting to go back up again, which is crazy when you think about it. So what's going to happen when rates drop a little bit? Or what's going to happen when people finally go, you know what? It's a 7% world. What's really scaring people right now is I put my house on the market, and between the time I put my house on the market to me finding that next house, rates have gone up 2%.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's got them worried.
Yeah.
They're really not worried about the rate as much as the rate of change.
Agreed.